Okay, guys, well, we've reached the end of the week, and this is our last checkpoint for this first week in the second grading period. I hope you guys are still enjoying world history, world cultures as much as I am. We're having a pretty good time in here, I think. This video right here, what I did is I kind of kept the same theme. I'm going to make a little bit of a collage for you. I have a voiceover with it, so I can talk about the different slides that are on there. But I want you to pay close attention to some of the things that we talked about this week. The colonization, the motives of Spain, of France, and England. As we went through the entire week, what were their reasons for, and notice the similarities and the differences that were between the three countries in the New World. Also, I would like you to take a look at the map to make sure you know exactly where these countries set up shop and colonized in North America. Remember that France came in through Canada, England influenced more of North America, what is now the United States, and then Spain filtered into Mexico. Keep in mind the three G's, gold, God, and glory. Also make sure that you understand that the raw materials are the same thing as those natural resources, and that's what they were all fighting over as well. And they all needed to find those trade routes to get to the other side. Think about those things while you're watching this video. The checkpoint will be over the collage that I made that's on the back side of this right here. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in class. Okay, guys, we need to do a little bit of a review to make sure that we all understand exactly the colonization part of North America. So I've got a couple of slides here. We're going to kind of run through it. The first one here is the reasons for exploration and colonization. Now, all the European nations, Spain, France, England, and the Netherlands, they came to America for the five same major reasons: wealth and power, religion, nationalism and glory, and the spirit of curiosity and adventure, along with the Renaissance. Europeans hoped to acquire wealth and power through reaching the continent of Asia and trading. So all of them had the same in mind, that they were looking for a trade route. All of them wanted wealth, all of them wanted power, all of them wanted some sort of glory out of this, and also the curiosity itself. So we need to remember those things, and all those natural resources that were over here were the massive attractions for why they established the colonies here in the Americas, both for Spain, England, and France. An easy way to remember this is by looking at gold, God, and glory. Not necessarily all towards this, but the three countries, Spanish, Europe, England, and France, all did this for certain reasons, and this right here kind of depicts it. But remember gold, God, and glory as much as you possibly can. The three G's, obviously, God is to spread Christianity. That was more on the Spanish side. Gold, to trade and become wealthy. Gold and spices, that's really more of the English. And then the glory part was the explorers were seen as heroes if they discovered new lands. Also a little bit with the French and Spaniards were part of that as well. So remember that. So let's go ahead and move on to some of our features that we have in this area. Look at your Canadian Shield. We need to know that. Make sure that's in Canada. You also have the Great Plains, the Rocky Mountains, Appalachian Mountains, Coastal Plains. So make sure that you're taking a look at this map and going back at it, because these will be on your tests for you to look at. As for the areas that were settled, take a look at this map right here. The English, where they settled along the Atlantic seaboard in North America, what now is America. The French came in through Canada, made their way down into North America, but they had more of an influence on Canada than anything else. And then, of course, the Spanish down there in Mexico. And finally, the last thing I want to show you is the church in the Spanish colonies. The Spanish, they're the ones that came over to spread the religion, and they did a lot to try to spread the Catholic Church in the New World. So make sure you're taking a look at this, and then also when you're associating that with the Spanish. So that's all I have for you right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and make sure you do the Google form and go back and look at this so you're able to answer the questions.